Hi everyone, welcome to the channel Your Techie Buddy. So today we are starting with very important string interview questions. Let's get started. So is string immutable in Java and why? Yes, strings are immutable in Java. So what do you mean by immutable objects? So immutable objects means they can't be changed or altered once they have been created, right? So however, we can modify the reference to the string object once created. So the string is immutable in Java because of many reasons like security, caching, synchronization, concurrency, and class loading. So when you're yeah, so these are the reasons why string is immutable in Java, right? Once created cannot be changed. So if you think your interviewer interested more about knowing why string is immutable in Java, you can go ahead and explain any of these 3 points you can highlight, right? So it increases the security because any hacker can't change its value and it's used for storing sensitive information such as database username and password. So most of our username, password, database, everything we make it string, right? So as it is immutable, once created cannot be changed, it makes it very high secure, right? And then second point is since string is immutable, it is safe to use in multi-threaded environment, right? We don't need to have any kind of synchronization. Then strings are used in Java class loader and immutably provides the security that the correct class is getting loaded into the class loader. Then the second most important question is what are the ways to create a string? There are two different ways of creating a string. One is by string literal and another is by new keyword. When you write string str is equal to Java in double quotes, this is the literal way of creating a string. When you write string str is equal to new string double quotes Java, this is a way by using the new keyword. As you all know, right, the new keyword is used to instantiate any object, right? So string is nothing but a class in Java. So here what we are doing is we are trying to create an instance of the string object with a single loaded constructor which is bypassing one single string. So this is the way of new keyword, right? Why we are having this? Because string is a class in Java. So now very next an important question would be then what is the difference if you can create in this way and this way? What is the difference between these two? So before explaining the difference between these two, I want to explain you what is string pool. Yes, so you guys would have heard about string pool, right? We have something called heap memory. In heap memory also is a in heap memory itself we have string pool. It is a part of our heap memory. Just remember because interviews confuse us by asking so string pool is a part of heap memory or it is outside heap memory or where this precious. So it is a part of string. It is a part of heap memory. String pool, also known as STP string constant pool, is a special storage space in Java heap memory that is used to store unique string objects. Whenever a string object is created, it first checks whether the string object with the same string value is present in the string pool or not. And if it is available, then the reference to the string object from the string pool is written. Otherwise, a new string object is added to the string pool and the respective reference will be written. I'll explain you with an example. So when I have your string s1 is equal to your ticky buddy. So when Java is an interpreter language, right? It will go line by line. Suppose I have s1 is equal to your ticky buddy and s2 is equal to new string your ticky buddy. So when it comes here is see s1 your ticky buddy. It checks there is no your ticky buddy in heap memory or string pool, right? What it will do is it will go and create a reference in the string pool. So this is the literal way. Okay, whenever you are creating a string with a literal way, what it will do, it will go and create a reference in the string pool with your take value, right? When here we come string s2 is equal to new string your take when it comes to new, that means an object is created. So when an object is created, we have to allocate certain memory from the heap memory, right? So this is the main difference. When you write new string, it will create an object in the heap memory outside the string pool, and it will assign the same value your take and then whenever you write this new string this way, it will create one object in the heap memory and another in the string pool. But in this case, it says, okay, your techie buddy is already present in string pool. It will not create a new object with string pool with the same value. What it will do, it will have a reference to the previous one with s2. So, right, so when you have it new and when you have directly literal, this is the difference. When you have directly literal creation, that means only one object will be created in the string pool. When you have with s2 is equal to new string, that means two reference, one in the heap memory and one if there is already there in the string pool, it will point to that. Otherwise, it will create one more here, right? I hope it is clear. If not, please let me know in the comment section. I can explain more on this. Okay. So now when I say how many, so these are some tricky questions they ask us, right? So how many objects will be created in the following code, right? String S1 is equal to your techie buddy, string S2 is equal to your techie buddy. Only one object will be created. Why? So if I have string s1 is equal to your techie buddy, what it does it will create an object in the string pool. When I have string s2 is equal to your techie buddy, the next one s2 is equal to what it takes it, because this is a literal way of creating, right? What it will do is it will first go and check in the string pool. Yes, your techie buddy is there. It will return the same a reference to the same object here. So it will not create. That's why the answer is only one object. Now when we have string s1 is equal to new string your techie buddy, how many objects are created? So assume that this is not there. Only we have this string s2 is equal to new string your techie buddy. So as I said, new will create one in the heap memory, right? And second, what it will do, suppose this thing is not there, it will see string pool is empty. It will create one more ref with your techie buddy in the string pool, because string pool is all about reusability, right? Immutable, we have string as immutable for reusability. For reusability, you should have the value in the string pool. That's why when you create with new keyword and nothing else was created, it will create two objects. So the answer is 2 here. Now, how many objects will be created in the following code? When you have string s1 is equal to new string this and string s2 is equal to, so when I have new string s1, right, as new take your techie buddy, it will come here. It will see, okay, this is the first time we are creating. It will create two reference, one in string pool and one in the heap memory. Then it comes to the second time, s2 is equal to same string we are trying to create with the new keyword, but reference is changed. So when it comes here, it sees the new keyword. Whenever it sees a new keyword, it will create one more in the heap memory, because it is a new instance, new object creation of the string, right? It will create here new reference, new memory space in the heap memory, and it will create one more your techie buddy. So two are already created, but for the string pool only unique one. So string s. So for this we have already created one in the pool. What s2 will do, it will see, okay, string pool already has your techie buddy. It will not create anything again in the string pool. So total here 2, here 1. That's why 3 objects are created. So now one of the most important question is, what is the difference between equals method and double equal to operator? Or they can ask you, how can you compare two strings, right? To show that so I have a demo class here. What I'll do is I'll have a string s1 is equal to, suppose, buddy, right? Now string s2 is equal to buddy. So when we do this and we write s out s1 dot or s1 equal to s2, right? And s out s1 dot equals s2. Or what I can do is equal to new string. I'll pass buddy here, and yeah, we are good. So what do you think what this will do? So if you go to the slide, it says the equals method matches the content of the string, whereas double equal to operator matches the object references of the string, right? So when we create a string with literal s1 is equal to buddy, this will create a memory location in only in the string pool. Now when we do it s2 is equal to new string buddy, what it will do is it will see, okay, but new will obviously create one more location in heap memory, and buddy is already there in the string pool, right? So it will not create in string pool, right? So when I do s1 is equal to s2, that means the equals method, the double equal to operator matches the object reference. So is s1 and s2 same? No, right? It should print you false, because both are different, because s1 is pointing to the one in the string pool and s2 is pointing to the one in the heap memory. And this should give you true, because equals matches the contents. If you go here to equals, see, if I said you string is a Java, is a class in Java, right? So if you go, there is, so this equals method, it is from the object class, it is overridden in string already. And if you see here, it is trying to match the content, the value, right? So that's why when you do a s1 dot equals s2, it will try to match the content, and it will give us a false. It will give us a true, because both the contents are same. So now let's run this. Let's see what it is coming. Yeah, so if you see, false and true. So s1 is equal to s2, False, because both are referring to different objects, right? And is S1 equal to S2? True, because yes, the contents of both the S1 and S2 are equal. So yeah, I hope this is clear. Equals and equal to. Yeah, so the last question here, what I put for string is difference between the string and string buffer. So, whenever you want to do certain kind of operations on string, right? Certain kind of like if you want to do a substring, any kind of operation, right? So every time if you assign something to a string, right? When you try to trim it, concatenate it, what will happen is it will try to create a new instance in memory for each of the string, right? So it will be costly for us. As I said, like string is immutable. So once created, suppose I have string s1 is equal to buddy. If I want to just trim it to DDY, last three. So if again you do this, what it will do, it will create a new reference in the memory. So this will be costly. So that's why string buffer had come into picture. So string objects in Java are immutable and final. So we can't change their value after they are created. Since strings are commonly used in application, we need to perform several operations on them, such as substrings, equals, index of, to uppercase, etc. Each time we manipulate a string, a new string object is created and all the previous objects will be garbage collected, placing a strain on the garbage collector. Therefore, the Java stream developed by string buffer. Okay, so the Java team developed the string buffer. A string buffer is a mutable object, which means it can be changed, but the string is immutable in Java. In is an immutable object, so it cannot be changed. And once it has been created, right? So that's why you can do these all these operations on string buffer, and finally return the string buffer as dot to string, and you will get the final string after the operation. I hope this was clear on all the string interview questions. We'll continue the next part in the next video. Thank you so much.